What's going on, guys? It's Deathmark here. Today I'm going to be talking about some rather interesting information promoting Season 6 of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Now, as you guys can see, we've got not necessarily a roadmap of Season 6, so to speak. It's more or less the future of what's to expect on the way to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So as you guys can see, we've got like these various different, not stages if you will, but events, or how you want to interpret it. So Season 6, for those who don't know, kicks off on September 27th, which includes a variety of skins, which I'll cover in a few moments. We've also got a Call of Duty Next live stream event, where we're going to be learning about Modern Warfare 3, multiplayer, zombies, that's recently been revealed. And the day after commences the Modern Warfare 3 PlayStation exclusive beta. The exclusive beta for PlayStation will run from October 6th through 10th. Crossplay beta for all other consoles and assets starts on October the 12th through the 16th. There's going to be an in-game haunting event kicking off on October the 17th, campaign early access November 2nd, and the Modern Warfare 3 launch November the 10th. On top of this, I've also got a really long blog post promoting all of this. So, without further ado, guys, let's get into this. So, as you guys can see, the Haunting arrives in Modern Warfare 2. Prepare for frightening thrills, the shambling undead, squad hunts to take down grotesque monsters, and these infamous jump scares as the Haunting returns to Call of Duty. The Hellmouth has opened, spilling unearthly creatures from the underworld, and a creeping terror slowly swallowing all souls as it affects the entirety of Al-Mazrah, reaching the blood-red canals of Vondel and beyond. It appears a clandestine group known as the Dark Ritual Operators have located and opened a terrifying hellmouth. After the gate seals were ripped apart, a cacophony of otherworldly gurgling resounded, before a veritable panoply of the grotesque poured forth from their open prison. All operators should ready themselves for Operation Nightmare and prepare to battle and repel against these aberrant threats. Reportedly, in this ensuing chaos, the Dark Ritual Operators left the gate open in time for backup to arrive in the form of Spawn, the hellacious anti-hero who is now tasked with sending these monsters and their ilk back to the underworld. The Haunting event officially begins at mid-season, bringing Halloween-themed maps, modes, events and more across both games. Prepare for spine-chilling scares and ferocious battles ahead at launch with the release of 4 new multiplayer maps, a battle pass stocked with devilishly entertaining new operators and weapon blueprints and more. So, for those who don't know, Season 6 of Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone launching on September 27th at 9 AM Pacific across all platforms. We're going to get patch notes more or less the day before the season starts. The monster source begins to sink Al-Mazrah into perpetual and terrifying darkness. Here's all the available intel. So, all this we're going to be learning about. So, Operation Nightmare is a go. Coming at mid-season, investigate eldritch anomalies across the map and face a host of monstrous targets as you currently clear a bounty board of otherworldly terrors. Welcome to Von Dead, which is a demonic incantation unleashed in a contained zombie outbreak across Vondel. That's going to be interesting. The undead are ravaged streets under a blood-red moon. Shocking secrets are waiting to be discovered. Zombie Royale is back for both maps. So turn to this infamous limited time mod at mid-season, so I can't wait for that. Lockdown returns, otherworldly loot and events. So that's interesting. So the Haunting Operation Nightmare in mid-season update in Al-Mazrah. So operators within the Al-Mazrah area of operation, listen up. After the Hellmouth incident, we have alarming reports of an increasing frequency of several eldritch hotspots appearing. You're going to investigate these anomalies as Operation Nightmare officially begins on October 17, and the following recon has been obtained to offer a glimpse of the chaos to come. Mission parameters. Entities have been detected throughout the AO, and the redacted of each encounter will be referenced on the attack map. You must investigate each location and eliminate the most wanted target, as well as any other hostiles. Initial recon. A bounty has been offered at a number of redacted targets, and rewards for exceptional bravery may result in redacted, as well as a mastery weapon blueprint. Unconfirmed reports state that the following apocryphal activities have been discovered. An ancient tomb complex has unearthed redacted hieroglyphs, and redacted entity known as the Pharaoh has been redacted. Witnesses report seeing strange light and redacted in the night sky over redacted, though unidentified anomalous phenomenon, or UAP, has redacted or orbs. Encounters with a spectral redacted, seemingly accessible redacted, with operative vehicles necessary to redacted moving at a rapid pace. Note that every time I say redacted, it means something that they haven't announced that they're going to announce at some point in the future. Unconfirmed redacted further into the swamp, where redacted abomination known as the swamp creature, though redacted non-standard armaments. Observers in the redacted region describe a glowing wisp-like ethereal redacted, multiple hostiles redacted evil spirits. Outside the stone walls, redacted platforms of particular concern, redacted the altars of Lilith, redacted nightmare portal, redacted codenamed the Butcher. This influence may extend to the Vondel layout. The Haunting Von Dead, also in the mid-season event in Vondel. Additional supernatural activities have occurred across Vondel, which is forced by a complete evacuation of the city and surrounding area. A demonic incantation by a sorceress has unleashed a zombie outbreak, bringing nightmares to life as the canals of Von Dead run red with blood. Up in the firmament, a red blood moon hangs ominously in the sky, casting Vondel in an eerie scarlet-tinged darkness. Or scarlet-tinged darkness, I should say. Graveyard of the Witch and Altars of the Butcher. The source of this anomalous activity appears to be the graveyard, which is a hive of summoning activity and should be infiltrated. However, many of Undead's points of interest show signs of a city overrun with the undead, from the burning vehicles to the barricaded and vandalised shops, to the bloody tramway and train station. There are other alarming activities to investigate: the zoo, stadium, and elsewhere. Demonic altars have been erected around Von Dead, seemingly a source of power for these activities and linked in some way to a feared entity known in myth and legend as the Butcher. Have you the skill and mettle to summon this hulking demon, descend into the underworld to face him in battle, and reap the rewards if you can dare defeat him? Perhaps there are other hidden rewards to find as you brave the blood-covered streets of Von Dead. Zombie Royale. So that's going to be a limited time mode in Al-Mazrah and Vondel at mid-season update. The infamous limited time mode from previous iterations of The Haunting is back, with all new innovations, as well as elements returning from past Zombies Royale experiences, including Rebirth of the Dead. The dead walk the earth and are congregating in specially gruesome versions of Al-Mazrah and Vondel, each a separate Zombie Royale experience. During a match of Zombie Royale, these operators slain by others find the gulag permanently closed, and instead their corpses are reanimated as vessels of the undead. Once you've been zombified, you'll find several impressive abilities available to you as you attempt to savagely tear apart the remaining human operators, all the while collecting special syringes with the purpose of ending your undead purgatory and return to the fight as a human. As the match progresses, expect an additional undead twist, as the corpses of every operator currently spectating the match twitch back to life and create an additional horde of rotting foes to contend with. Squads can still function with some of their operators transformed into zombies, allowing for a variety of tactics if you work in unison. However, zombies slain in the continuing mayhem are limited from the match. The squad that defeats enemies both undead and living finishes the fight and claim victory. So that's interesting. Vondel Lockdown, so we're going to get some sort of lockdown LTM on the Von Dead map, so that's going to be really exciting to look forward to. I'm not going to go too much into detail on this, but we're also getting some mid-season equipment and items by the looks of this. So, captured souls. As part of the soul capture event across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2, you will obtain souls by racking up kills and defeating monstrous beings. These souls are instantly awarded once you pick them up, and you can keep them or trade them for a variety of impressive rewards after each match is finished. So this includes a haunted box, which vaulting zombies roaming around Al-Mazrah and Vondel drop more than their entrails, expected to occasionally leave a strange-looking loot box behind, which can also be found throughout the map. Well worth seeking as it spells out plates, ammunition and equipment, acting like a mutated armour and munitions box. Take extreme care when opening these boxes though, lest you're devoured by the living maw that has possessed these containers. Bloodseeker Grenade. So, fashioned in the shape of a vampire bat by an unknown evil, this parasitic living grenade latches onto enemies and highlights them in thermal vision. This is particularly helpful for harrowing and the nighttime operations you're undertaking. Unconfirmed reports state that this oddity is unable to clamp onto operators who are underwater, so you can't hit them when they're underwater, so that's interesting. Trick and treat jump scares. Additional intestinal fortitude to drop into Call of Duty Warzone combat when every little container across Al-Mazrah or Von Dead has potential to set off an intense or visceral jump scare. Alright, so I've seen this before. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we've had that in the past. Back during, I think it was moments before Verdansk got nuked, back in the days of Warzone 1, so that's really interesting. Haunting comes to DMZ in the mid-season update as well, so if your squad is ready to drop into Al-Mazrah as part of Operation Nightmare, horn your DMZ towns before mid-season. For Season 6, DMZ focused on the nighttime hunts preternatural entities across the war zone of Al-Mazrah. Prep your team accordingly, as without the pressure of a collapsed circle of gas, DMZ is the ideal mode for obtaining intel on, tracking down and finally neutralising monstrous entities. So that's interesting there. Modern Warfare 2 overview. So we've got two gunfight maps at launch, 2 haunting map reskins, a frightening twist on classic modes. So the very first core map we've got here is one called La Casa. Deployed to the centre of paradise in Las Almas, Mexico, in a brand new map from Infinity Ward. Far from prying eyes and surrounded by high walls, this luxurious estate features a dual-wing layout with living quarters in the east and massive dining room and offices in the west. A bridge connecting to the 2 wings over the roundabout entrance to the north and the pond to the south, next to a palapa for relief from the sun. Expect crossfire between the separate wings of the estate when the action gets really hot. Dive into the pool and ambush the next enemy who passes by. We've also got Coro Village, again another launch map. Wind back the clock to 2005 when the multiplayer map Tujani, I'm going to butcher this name, Tujani. Anyway, it launched with Call of Duty 2. If you've been playing the series long enough to be familiar with that desert town, you'll recognise the layout of Coro Village, though you might want to bring along some warmer clothes for the new wintry location. Tromp through the snow and fight out the streets of moving from building to building, clearing out the opposition. Watch out for the yellow ladders offering access to the rooftops, where makeshift ramps connect buildings for easy travel. Use the vantage point to target enemies below and watch your back against intruders looking to claim the upper level for themselves. Gunfight map, coming at launch called King. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you guys will remember this if you've played the Gunfight beta that came out before Modern Warfare 2019. So this is going to be returning in Season 6. I'm really excited for this. Though the warehouse holding the practice range has since become tagged up and overgrown, veterans at King will be right at home with this layout. Book it up over the central deck, full into one of the side containers, or try for an early elimination by firing from behind the shooting target walls. In this symmetrical classic, it all comes down to speed and tactics. We've also got Fight. The new Fight map offers a different kind of firing range experience as operators move through various shoothouses that feature extreme close quarters combat. Use shoothouses 3 and 4 to get above your enemies and use 1 and 2 to fight them on the ground up close. There is some room for mid-range engagement on the outside, but on the small map the time to engagement is minimal, so be quick on the draw. So that's interesting. Got 2 map reskins for the Haunting event. So LSCO celebrates Dia de Muertos, while Embassy becomes the site of a devastating zombie attack. So we're going to look at LSCO. So larger-than-life Calavera stand outside the asylum, looking over the festivities of Dia de Muertos. Other painted in neon skulls decorate the landscape alongside marigolds, candles, and altars that honour lost loved ones. Okay. Looks interesting. Embassy. Diplomacy is broken down. Conduct an evening operation at Embassy following a gruesome zombie attack. The message, "Send help," hangs suspended from the rooftop but is far too late. The zombie attack has already come and gone, leaving structural havoc and corporeal damage in its wake. So that's interesting. You can see we've got the word "save us" at the top up there, so we've also got "send help" on a big massive white banner up there as well. A haunting twist on classic modes. So Haunting Domination. Own all the control points on the map as usual, however in this version of Domination expect a scarecrow to act as a marker for each flag. Okay. Haunting Kill Confirmed, again another mid-season or grind. Instead of dog tags, collect skulls and grind and kill confirmed. Fair enough. Haunting Drop Zone Drop Scares. Arch and hold the drop zone to earn points for your team, but take care while opening any crates. Who knows what might jump out at you. Haunting Infected. Zombie swarm to infected. Players who become infected will appear as the haunting-themed zombies. Okay. Pretty cool. There's also going to be tons of things here, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and thoughts of this in the comments. The Haunting Soul Capture event mid-season. Available across MWII and Warzone, the Soul Capture event is an enhanced and fear-inducing variation of the popular Trophy Hunt event from Season 3. Okay. Increase the number of souls you capture by facing off against a variety of monsters lurking across Warzone's maps. Redeem enough items and you'll unlock some aggressively themed items for your efforts. And that'll of course will be in the events tab there. Daily login rewards. Looks like we'll be getting those as well. Rank play rewards. So rank play in both MW2 and Warzone continues for true competitors. 5 wins will get us an MW2 Season 6 competitor weapon sticker. 10 wins gets the Pro Issue SPX80 weapon blueprint. 25 wins, they're taking out the trash weapon charm. 50 wins, the 1B1B large weapon decal. 75 wins is the Rank Player Season 6 loading screen. And 100 wins is the Season 6 Ranked Veteran weapon camo. So these are different items that we can get. Looks or purple, silver. Looks pretty cool if I do say so myself, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and thoughts of that in the comments. Placement challenges. This for Warzone. Finish top 15 25 times, gets the full send large weapon decal. Top 5 10 times, pro issue signal 50 weapon blueprint on the right there. Finish first place, the rat around and fired out weapon charm. Okay, interesting. Kill and assist challenges. The Warzone Season 6 competitive weapon sticker for 25 kills or assists. 250 kills or assists gets us the loading screen. 1000 kills or assists gets the veteran weapon camo for ranked. So that's pretty interesting. New awards for Season 6, earning him in top 250. MWII rank player large weapon decals, WZ rank player vehicle skins. At launch in the battle pass we'll be getting the TR-76 Geist, which appears to be a assault rifle, hard-hitting bullpup AR, chambered in 7.62 by 39mm. Highly modular, this weapon system can be adapted to fit a wide range of tactics and combat scenarios. So it's got one hell of a punch, solid damage with a moderate fire rate. Its compact design supports manageable recoil too, making for a rock-solid foundation, before accounting for gunsmith. There's also catered to its high damage profile, focusing on attachments that improve mobility and handling, or equip its custom 10-round semi-auto modification for even high damage and greater precision. Excel at greater distances with a mid-range optic or equipment dot sight, and less for close quarters play. However you build the TR-76 Geist, you'll find it's a worthy addition to the assault rifle category. The ISO 9mm SMG. I feel like I recognise this from somewhere else, but that looks really interesting. Sweep the battlefield clean with the higher fire rate, manoeuvrability and exceptional steadiness of this 9mm SMG. Weapon favours speed over long-range lethality, so do what it takes to get up close and on-target fast. Throw on a 50-round drum for sustained firepower and pair it with a laser and grip that improve hip fire accuracy. For snappy precision, boost its aim down sight speed and equip a dot sight. Okay. The dual KAMAS? Another, it's a launch melee weapon. Shape your enemies cut down to size with the dual-wield KAMAS. I don't know if I'm saying this right. The sickle-shaped bladed weapons slice through enemies with their viciously sharp curved blades, making them perfect instrument for close quarters mayhem. Equip them and reap the rewards of their deadly precision. So that sounds pretty cool. A Doom Chainsaw. That's going to be a mid-season bundle melee weapon. With a weapon that's brutally effective against cacodemons across the Martian moons of Phobos and Deimos, they're the two moons of Mars, obviously, it's time to find some meters. Doom's eponymous melee weapon arrives in Call of Duty, along with a deadly super shotgun blueprint, featuring an all-new trigger attachment, are available within the Doom bundle. The truly hellish offering is available to be wielded across the haunting and, like other weaponry, carries forward into Modern Warfare 3. There's going to... apparently... is physically different in form. The chainsaw has the same damage profile as the pickaxe, does not have a progression or mastery reward associated with it, and should be considered a variant of the pickaxe when delivering damage to an opponent. So that's interesting. Possessed equipment mid-season. Did you hear that? Did you see that? It seems some of your loadout equipment may have become possessed. Operators will take traditional care when utilising the following items. So a sound veil scream. For those stepping into the sound wave of the suppression mine, prepare for an hallucinatory audio assault as the air fills with the screams of the dead. So that's really interesting. Decoy grenade. Reports of inhuman and monstrous sounds peppered with gunfire make this more than just an audio hallucination. Black Cell will be returning with Valeria. So that looks really interesting there. Black Cell prototype Valeria is a hybrid machine built for conflict. A modern marvel of biological and mechanical components part with state-of-the-art battle systems. Valeria features semi-transparent skin revealing the inner skeleton as well as robotic voice lines for full technical immersion. That's going to be for $30. Those who get that will unlock Valeria, a tactical equally robotic pet known as Megabyte, 1100 code points in advance starting position in the Battle Pass AO, and even more content in the Season 6 Battle Pass, in addition to 20 tier skips, 25 on PlayStation. For those who don't know, Spawn will headline the Season 6 Battle Pass. Witness US security group assassin Al Simmons' transformation into the legendary anti-hero Spawn. Unlock further Spawn-themed rewards and operator skins throughout the pass, including additional visitors in the underworld. Black Cell owners, each of the following operator skins comes with an impressive Black Cell variant. So we've got Al Simmons as the new operator. That's going to be interesting there. So can't wait for that. This is going to be his alter ego, if you will, Spawn, who's going to be the tier 0 skin and a tier 100 skin apparently. So there's going to be two different variants. So that's really interesting there. That's only if you complete all 20 sections of the battle pass and reach tier 100 to earn him. It's going to be a burn spawn variation. That looks really cool. So that must be his second alter ego, I suppose, as an Al Simmons skin. The Creepy Clown Fender skin. A hellborn half-demon of considerable power and defiancy. The arch-villain Violator has taken the form of a rotund clown to anger spawn. Violator. Close to the true form, the cruel, arrogant Violator brings death on two legs in form of a grotesquely headed operator to further infuriate spawn. Disruptor for Harangi. So that looks really interesting there. Disruptor is known by many names and is feared as a crime lord. Soul Crusher, a mysterious rival of spawns. Soul Crusher is an enigmatic figure using noxious gas to asphyxiate his victims into submission. It's also going to be a Nikto spawn variant. That looks pretty cool. We've also got Gaia. I don't know if I'm saying that name right, but that looks really cool as well. Gates of Hell open with all new licensed store offerings. Inarius for Diablo and Lilith from Diablo are going to be coming as well. We've also got Skeletor from Overlord of Evil. He looks pretty cool, can't wait to check out him. Ash Williams from Evil Dead 2. He's going to be coming as well as Alucard from Hellsing. If you spell Alucard backwards, it spells out Dracula. So that looks really cool as well. So he's a vampire turned vampire hunter. It's also going to be a Doom weapon bundle, which I've cleared up earlier. Final prestiges will be going up to level 1250 at cap. So currently at prestige 21 at 1050, so prestige 22 1100, 23 1150, 24 1200, 25 1250, and that will be the cap. Obviously you get like a weapon reward for actually getting to 1050. I don't think that'll be disappearing, so that's really good. So let me know what you guys' views and thoughts of this in the comments box down below. I'm keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are. Obviously, we're not that far away from the launch of Modern Warfare 3 now, so we've also got loads of exciting things to look forward to. Let me know what you guys' views and thoughts of this in the comments box down below. Make sure you guys, if you do decide to get involved, there's also the Modern Warfare 3 beta. Don't forget that's going to be kicking off October the 6th to the 7th for early access on PlayStation. Open beta for 8th to the 10th. Weekend 2 crossplay beta for all platforms. Early access for Xbox and PC 12th to the 13th, and PlayStation gets open beta. And open beta on all platforms October 14th through 16th. Call of Duty Next, of course, will be on October the 5th, so make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for that. There's also going to be a Call of Duty Endowment Bowl following Call of Duty Next. So that's going to be also happening on October the 5th as well. That's where all the everyone representing the armed forces actually trying to find work, and it's the way of doing that, I guess you could say. So that's really interesting there. There's also a Zombie Ghost Operator skin, pre-order bonus reward for those who pre-order Modern Warfare 3 early. And if you do get that, if you do decide to pre-order now, you will get this skin in your account on September the 27th. If you pre-order after that, it will be available for use to use immediately. So let me know what you guys' views and thoughts of all of this. Let me know in the comment box down below. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button so there's an upload, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.